When I came to take the rubbing strake off, it had a wooden rubbing strake on. It was rotten in some places. I discovered that it was hiding all the old holes from years ago where previous rubbing strakes had been on, and they basically just covered it up and left it at that. So I wasn't happy with that. So I decided to take it all back, make a nice smooth surface, and seal it up once and for all. The purpose being, I've got this wonderful new rubbing strake to go up, which is from Walker Rubber and Plastics, and he just hasn't been ready to do it. And obviously with the temperatures now, a lot of this stuff like resin and paint you just can't use. Now it's time to do the port side high seas. All this area along here where it's been damaged by previous rubbing strakes and full of holes from bolts that held it on. What we've done is we've cleaned it out. We've started by sealing it with one layer of fiberglass. Now the idea of this is to block the holes up so if it rains we don't get any water in, but it creates a blank canvas to rebuild now. So what I will do now is I will rebuild on top of this fiberglass and get a nice line as it was, like this one is here, and then we will curve it so it comes flush. So that's what we're up to, and little by little. See here, now we've got this one smooth. We're going to do the same with this one now and just slowly build it up, and then we get a nice line. Basically what I've done is, this is the seam between the top and the bottom, and over the years the rubbing strake has been changed over and all the holes were left over and they weren't properly done. So what I've done is I've come along and I've cleaned it all up, and I've put a sheet of fiberglass over, fiberglass matting, primarily just to initially seal the holes. Then what I've done is I've come along with some hardcore U-pole fiberglass filler, which is amazing stuff, very expensive, but it was worth it. And I've used the U-pole to level out the union between these two surfaces, and also where at the front the fiberglass has actually been damaged from probably the rubbing strake being ripped off or maybe a bump or something like that. I've rebuilt that extensively, and I've had to make a nice flow where they join together like this. Now that's all well and good, but it's not enough just to do this. Even though this stuff is really strong, it's got to be fiberglassed over. So that's what's going on here now, doing it bit by bit. And as I say, there's a layer of matte, a layer of woven, a layer of matte, and then this stuff on the top is peel ply. Right, well we're at the stage now where we're actually fiberglassing the port side of Italy. This is fucking high seas. This has got 3 layers of fiberglass on it, 1 layer of matte, 1 layer of woven, and then 1 layer of matte. And basically I'm going to leave that overnight, and then I'm going to come tomorrow and peel that off. And that's how you repair fiberglass.